Good morning, crafters, and welcome to yet another stream. Got beautiful Noelle standing in a beautiful place, just vibing, thriving. We're gonna go ahead and continue the Leeway quest line for the Farewell Archaic Lord, Chapter 1, Act 2. No, I was not. I've been putting this mission off for like 4 days, so I would like to close this chapter finally. I just need to talk to Madame Ping to get the next part started.
She's literally like right next to you where you are. She's super close to you. I just like
It
okay.
says it's up the thing though.
Turn around.
Oh.
Go
The
straight up.
GPS was not working, so I thought it was like behind me. That's why I was looking at the map, because I was like, I can't go backwards upside down triangle.
Wait.
Not with my stamina. Again, I love how we used to be a convict, and now I'm just walking the streets like, hi, I'm Noelle, how are you? Hi, do you have anything for me right now?
No. You can take those. Don't take the glazed lilies.
Jincho doesn't need glaze lilies, he just needs the silk flowers. So, I'm gonna sniff them. Make you uncomfortable, I'm gonna sniff them.
Madam Ping. Oh, I think this is when you meet Elon.
All
Maybe.
things
Not
must
Elon.
change.
Genshin.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I
Oh no,
just
it's not
thought
Inkbei
it a
yet.
great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing,
Wait, you have 5
they
viewers?
would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
We'd like to borrow something from you.
Borrow something?
Oh yeah, you have to go into her space
You've
to
come
get
to borrow the
the little
cleansing
bell
bell,
thing, I think.
yes?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the
Apart from
cleansing
that,
bell.
I don't have anything of value that you youngsters might want. But it was not originally mine, either. That trinket used to belong to a friend of mine. I was a vain beauty when I was young, and I would pester him for that bell all the time. He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, I must not be
Where's the
loath to
chest?
give it away. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
We can look for it ourselves.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
I feel like because
How does
everyone's
that
stuff is
work?
already like downloading.
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Welcome in, crafters. We're just running a little Madame Ping quest. I gotta go touch the teapot now. Touch the magic teapot. Got magic school bus vibes. We're going in some tiny small place that isn't meant for our bodies. Grew up watching that. That Bill Nye. I mean, outside of cartoons and stuff, that was pretty much the vibe when I was younger. Bill Nye was the science stuff. I had Animal Planet, National Geographic, and then I was like, Miss Frizzle was never really a cartoon to me.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters,
Okay.
this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Okay. You said you live in here. Why are there like slimes and horrible things in here, ma'am? She said her whole household is in here.
Oh, what, everything she owns.
Oh dear. Oh,
She said she can't afford a place in the city, so she lives in here.
really haven't cleaned it in a long while.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, I haven't cleaned this in a long while." I'm like, "What? You been sleeping on like the sidewalk, Madam Ping? Give me a break, bro." Okay. Get up here. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. I mean, due to the fact it kind of has given me where I'm going a little bit. Come on, break the shield. Then he's immune, that's fine. Our DPS can come in, clap back. Get rid of this horrible slime and keep moving. Ah, another spider. Remove the spider. Bust that. Good thing I brought some fire. Never know what you're going to need around here. That's why I try to keep 4 elements active right now, at least, until I know more what I'm going to need day to day. How do I... Oh, wind current? Wind current. Okay.
At least it like tells you where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, it put a giant "you're silly cat" like marker on it.
Special teapot and the cleansing bell? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian
Ow,
Karst?
that's nice.
Stay in the city.
Oh, come on. Let me through, Mr. Spider. Let me through, buddy. Alright, let's group these guys up.
Time to act.
A little pyro.
Into the fire.
Cryo's not really gonna work, so let's try some rain cutter. And then just back them casually into Goomba. If I could, like, not be frozen, that would be particularly interesting to me. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Whoa. Whoa there. Chill. Chill. Literally, chill.
Steady as stone.
And then try to break this big boy's shield with a little Geo. Little Geo action. Little 1v1 Geo. Come on, Claymore. Bust that up. Shing Chu coming in with a backflip. Right behind it, Rosaria. Pike action only, because I don't think Cryo v Cryo would be good. But we could do some slap back.
Spider behind you, man.
And then we'll get this spider out of here, because honestly, the spider's just being disrespectful.
You can put the thing in the middle.
Thing in the middle could be booped. Very good.
How many levels does this teapot have?
It's a big old teapot, man.
We had one of these too.
It was just, I swear it was just a pot with 4 cups. Here's the belt.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick.
Hers was like way easier than freaking like Cloud Retainer's
Now,
one.
Mm.
let me.
Make
All
sure there's
right,
not a thing.
that'll do. Come
I
on,
don't see a chest or
children.
anything.
Okay.
I think it's just go ahead and leave her
Oh,
teapot.
sometimes there is one, and sometimes there's not.
Alright, finally coming out of the teapot.
They're pixeled.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are
Are you
quick.
an adeptus? You want the leeway cheesing.
Are you an adeptus, ma'am?
An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest
Like
for
that
a
glaze
long
lilies
time.
behind her, like haunting
As to
me.
whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
That was not an answer.
Kinda knows what you mean.
She's like you probably already know.
Is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Mira Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Alright, sweet. Even got ourselves a little achievement. Nice. Put the perfume and the cleansing bell into place. Let's go finish this ritual to do the rite of parting so that we can honor Rex Lapis properly. So we're up here. We need to go over there. Let's see if they have a suggested route. No? No suggested route right now? Okay, we'll try going this way. We're just going to count the steps in the top left-hand corner and see which way we're supposed to be going. Also, I see these beautiful silk flowers that I'm just going to go grab real fast. And then we'll get back on our way. Oh, he was right over here. Not even far, sir. You're actually being convenient at this time. I don't know why you couldn't walk over there and tell her yourself, but...
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Do you know Madame Ping?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to
tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No, no. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Alright, now we gotta go purchase some kites. Let's go, crafters. Get a little cheeky. Fly on down. Alright, Granny Shan. Let's see what she's got for us. I believe she's like the toy maker.
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
Suppose we'll be paying for this too, Zhongli.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Longsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Teas, perfumes, flora and fauna.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Shh.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Uh-oh.
Well, allow me.
Of course.
Hey, it's
Child deep pockets. Did you arrange to meet here?
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Cool. So it sounds like we read up on
Seems I
cash.
missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Yeah, I knew you were prying for info. You sneaky snake. We gotta go downtown and find 3 people to help us out. Looks like the first one's this way. Toe. Okay, interesting name.
Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure. Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Brave adventurer, we need 5 of crystal flies.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
No, let's negotiate. I'm willing to pay 10, but not. Yeah, I got 50k, so I can't be giving you 15,000 for some like flies. So I'm gonna take 5,000 off your asking price because I'm only asking for like I'll pay you 2,000 a cryo fly. How does that sound? Like I could catch 10 of them without you. So if I could catch them, you shouldn't be charging me these exorbitant prices. Come on, it's really gonna be a bummer, isn't it? We're gonna get this exact. I don't wanna spend random amounts of money. Because who knows, the next person might ask for like 40 or something like that, and then we'd be out of the sauce. You know what I mean? Like we only have 50,000. He specifically gave us $50,000. This dude's like, I want 15, and Zhongli's just like, yeah, that sounds good, bud. Okay. Don't get crazy with it. We got 600 to go. Oh my gosh, it skipped too far. Oh well, we'll just go down to 300, and while we're going down to 300, I'll ask how excited you guys are about the Lanterite Festival that's coming up. Have you guys decided which character you're going to pick now that not just this upcoming banner, but the next banner have been confirmed by Genshin? Does that impact in any way who you think you're going to be picking for the Lanterite? And if so, like why or why not? Or how does it impact you specifically? For me, 3 of the people I wanted to actually get from the Lanterite, Miss Ningguang, Miss Jin Yan, and I forget the last person. I think it was Jing Chu that I was going to pull. I have actually been able to collect them, or I'm going to have an opportunity to collect them without doing the banner. So it has changed my mind a bit, is my point. So again, what do you guys think of the Lanterite? Are you guys excited? I will have to get to AR 28 to participate, but I don't see that as being a problem. We have our last 100 to negotiate. Come on. I want to pay you 10,000, not a penny more. With my luck, I'm going to do all this, and he's going to reject my current offer of 10,000. I'm only taking 5,000 off the purse, so I don't think that's extortion. If I took them all the way down to like, you know what? Forget it. $9,498. That's what I'm willing to offer you. I really could have entered the number this whole time. Crafters, why didn't anybody mention that? Okay. I only want to pay 10,000 Mora. Why do you have a shifting thing if I can just do that? Why won't you take it? I'm offering you money. Oh, I have to hold it down. I'm offering 10,000 instead of your 15, sir.
No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
Well, you don't have to do it then. I'm not going to pay you. We're not going to pay you anymore. Okay. My final offer is going to be like 12,000. I'll go up a couple thousand more.
Crystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
All right, I saved 3 grand on this guy. Cool. I saved 3 grand. So that's 3,000 I could put towards somebody else. All right, next worker. Looks like they're up here.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
See, he's asking for a lot more than like 15K.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
I'm like, wait, let's talk prices. Okay, so we have 38,000. If I give him the 25 he's asking for, I'm not going to be able to make it out of here. I'm going to see if he'll take 22,000 instead and see if we can't get another 3,000 discount. Come on, I'm only asking for 3,000 off. I'll pay you everything but 3 grand.
No loss to me for a day's work.
Alright, sweet. He's willing to take 3,000 off. So we technically saved another 3K by talking to him. Hopefully we'll have enough for the last person. Where's this last person? Hello? Oh, they were up here. Sneaky, sneaky snakes. Last one's the name Tick. Let's see what Tick wants.
Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So
Now it's like 100%.
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber.
no problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
I don't think I have 20,000 more. We brought too little money.
This is all you got? Then no can do.
Please go look for someone named Child.
Child? No, no, no. He's putting up the money? No, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this Child fellow. How does that sound?
Sounds horrible.
We've got no choice.
Do I have one or can... I've already picked one, so...
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Fair enough, Tick. Fair enough. The rest of our money and a flower. Sweet. Alright.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
What else could the Fatui want?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Oh, here comes Zhongli to break the silence.
We need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Alright. So it looks like we still need to do another thing. There's another achievement.
Just now.
Go to the pharmacy. Pharmacy, of course, was across town.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear. Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're going to talk about height,
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi Chi. Once upon a time, Chi Chi died. Then, Chi Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi Chi is a zombie.
such nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi Chi your prescription. These are Chi Chi's orders from Chi Chi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi Chi helps you. You help Chi Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what? With the witch? At where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Jinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Jinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Cocoa Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
This isn't much to go on.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Alright, let's go find a Coco Goat. Look for the ballista. Alright. Where on the map could the ballista be? Alright, outside the city that way. I guess we'll just walk because there's not really a TP that way. Is that an exit of the city? Nice. Let's go this way. Rosaria, you're buffed. Let's go. She runs fast at night. Fast as fluff, boys. She's a runner. She's a track star. She's Rosaria at night. Trying to cut down on some of this distance while we can. I mean, at least I think it's night because she's got like the whoosh to her. Another 100 meters and we'll be there. Let's go ahead and jog it up some. It looks like there's some stairs to get us up there to limit the climbing. Nice. So we could follow this little hopscotch path and then a little up, a little over. And it says somewhere around here we could find the ballista. So let's look around somewhere around here. Hello, ballista? Mr. Turret, are you home? Are you up there? That looks like a turret to me. Inspect the turret. Okay, we've found the turret. I just need to get up to where it is. Okay, I use check. Oh, we got another cutscene. Let's go.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Alright, we gotta go find some parts to fix the turret. Let's go. Looks like they're not far from here, though. It's in the same circle.
Supply post. Here, post.
Okay, there's some materials, and now we could just need to repair the turret. Wow. They were super close, Zhongli. Like, super, super close. Let's go ahead and repair it. Alright, Zhongli, tinker away. Floor's yours, buddy. Tell us how to repair a turret.
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh. Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
What? Treasure orders.
You fixed up this turret. Because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Uh-oh. I guess we gotta go reprimand the treasure hoarders. Let's go reprimand them. One down, 2 left.
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Anybody else? Another crossbowman. We're gonna go ahead and throw that right there. Once you catch on fire, vaporize. Last round, I guess.
Leave it all to me. No, my sword.
Is that it? Oh, there's one on the stairs. Okay, gotcha. Quick smash. Alright. I dealt with the treasure hoarders.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong Ballista working, but where's our Kokogo?
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... I wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
Come on, I didn't even say anything.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Alright, so we gotta go back to the pharmacy. I guess we'll just run back. There's really not a teleporter. There wasn't a teleporter here. There's not a teleporter there. It's fine. If we just do a little flight, we should be able to get back to the city quickly-ish. This time we won't have the ability that Rosaria had because it's daytime now, but that's alright. Oh. Hello. Okay, I guess it was nothing. It had a moment. We all have a moment, right, crafters? Sometimes our brains just don't let us do what we need to do. Go ahead and jog this whole bridge so I can get some stamina. Looks like we're about 75 meters away at this point. If we just follow these stairs down, we don't do anything too silly, should arrive at the pharmacy with no big deal. There's the big old stairs. Oh, wrong big old stairs. Whoop. It was a left. My bad. Like I've said a billion times, completely directionally challenged in real life and in the game. Let's see what Chi-Chi's got for us.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat Adeptibeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Chi-Chi, do you have any other clues?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adaptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child. Perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Lilith proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
She just needs time to work through it.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Voodoo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking!
Nothing in Leeway surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung-Shung. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Phew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House.
Too bad that Chisa's taking it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. I'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
20 minutes later.
Coco goat. Coco My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Eugene Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Oh, child just being a bad boy. Alright, another... We need to put the everlasting incense in place now. Alright, it's less than 200 meters. I guess I could run it. There's a path that wraps around if I go this... Nope, nope. Go up the stairs. Haven't learned leeway 100% yet. I'm gonna go up and hope that's right. Oh, this is taking me out of the city, isn't it? Dang. Is there a teleporter closer to where we need to be? Again, a place with no teleporter. Fantastic. But I can tell you that the way I was going is not the right way to get to where I want to be. Let's try this turn. This will take us further into town. Okay, that's dropping rapidly. We're down to 118. Okay. Under 100. It says it's higher. So what if I go up a little bit? Huh? Oh, you didn't like that? Alright. Huh. I need to go up. Oh, stairs. Stairs might help. Stairs typically help when wanting to go up, right, crafters? Turns out you can't go up without stairs or climbing.
Put incense in place.
Mm. Management comes in for the clutch and shows me how to do the line. I had no idea how to summon my own line.
Yeah, the left stick.
I just knew that sometimes the line appeared. All this time, and I've thought sometimes the line appears and sometimes it doesn't. I didn't know I could ask it for directions if I got close enough. The frustration is level like 35. Hello, did I pick this one already? I did. Okay.
Did you pick those ones?
Mm. Yeah, I came this way. Alright, let's go put the everlasting incense in place.
Oh, Daddy.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd.
Odd.
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Wow, amazing.
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Alright, let's go ahead and complete Zhongli's treat as well. We're going to go to the third round knockout, okay? Is it here?
It says you have to wait.
Okay, we need to wait until about 6 o'clock. Let's go ahead and use our funny little time watch
So the whole next day.
to wait until roughly 6:46. It's close enough. While we're waiting, I just want to thank everybody for your time, energy, and effort. It's been fantastic running through all this. A little bit slow, but it's been an hour of just the Liyue story. Again, I'm sorry that we haven't done this for the past couple days. Let's go ahead and go to the restaurant. Hello? Hello? The directions to the restaurant are unclear?
Literally just jumped down that way.
Okay. I like how I had to wait like way over here to go to a restaurant way over there. But looks like Zhongli might actually pay. Do you guys think he's going to have his wallet? Quick before I do this. Will Zhongli bring Zhongli's own money? Or is the traveler going to have to spring for this meal as well? Oh, he's waiting outside. Bet you $5 he's ordered and hasn't paid.
Look, there's already food on the table.
Alright. Gonna have a seat and have some dinner with Mr. Zhongli.
You're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
That's a lot of food, bro.
Third round knockout is
I want
not
that
for
ham in front of
lightweights,
him.
like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Sure, sir.
Oh, I know what happens now.
Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Teyvat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value.
That like
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
Tianchuan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait,
Oh.
I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Alright, apparently we have received an invitation, but we're gonna stop there as that completes the chapter for this quest.
I think it's gonna be blocked by
We've
AR.
received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Alright, crafters, we've opened Act 3, but Act 3 is locked by AR 28, where it wants to tell us for the 50th time there's multiple ways to increase our AR.
Oh, you got a Geo thingy.
Mm-hmm. But my Traveler, unfortunately, is not a Geo.
Oh, yeah.
So. Alright, crafters, just a moment, and I will be right back with you guys. I need to do a little stretch and get myself some more water. If you guys are needing snacks or a drink, or need to use the kitty box, this is the time to do so. Give me just one moment, I'll be right back with you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. When we come back, we'll be doing commissions and spending resin, so if that doesn't really interest you, I completely understand. Thank you so much for spending this hour with me. If you are interested, I'll be back in just a second. Again, thank you for your time, energy, and effort. BRB.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Alright, crafters, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little couple minute interlude. I hope you got your water, your snacks, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you comfortable. We're going to go ahead and let management on in, and we're going to start with our commissions. And then we'll be doing a brief review of what materials we need, whether it be domains or boss fights, whatever it's going to be for the day. Yep. We're not going to be on too much longer, as today is the banner change. I can tell us.
Oh wait, you have to do the thing. You might have a wish before.
Yep.
You will if you do your achievement.
Yep, I just need to do my achievements, and then we can get one last pull on this Raiden banner. This Raiden banner will be up for 1 hour and 22 minutes. So after our commissions and our either boss fights or domains, we're probably going to call this stream just to give it the appropriate time to take care of business. Okay, so I just need to grab my achievements. Management's going to go steal some glaze lilies. Life's good. Look at this. This is how many achievements I got.
What?
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 20.
I believe it was 25 primos. Just from achievements. Which means that, management, we have one last pull on the Reign of Serenity banner. Will you grace us with a pull, please? Let's go. Come on, give me one last character off this banner. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
This banner has been trash panda to me.
This banner has been like.
But I will take the pity build for Zhao. Thank you, banner. Alright, so,
So are you actually gonna go for Chow? That means you definitely need to do this boss fight more.
I took it like once. I could talk to Anthony, defeat all 5 opponents, defeat 8 opponents, and then defeat 8 more opponents. So I'm going to go talk to Anthony, and management is going to go see how many of the opponents she can defeat before I get done talking to one person. I have 122 resin to play with.
That's three bosses.
So I think what we've decided, just as I was talking it out, is because I know I'm going to go for Zhao, I think I'm going to take 3 copies of Zhao's boss fight today. Which will give me 3 times the amount that I have now for Mr. Zhao to come on in and make himself our first 5-star outside of Traveler. So GG's in the chat for that. Dubs in the comments for give Mr. Zhao some love so we could bring him on home peacefully. Alright, Anthony. Sounds like you need more medication. What's going on, sir? And it says, the prescription is just getting weirder. I'm like, how's Anna doing? Oh, it's you. Well, it might sound hard to believe, but Anna says she's been feeling much better. Perhaps that doctor's prescription is really working. I can scarcely believe it myself. Well, regardless of whether it's true or not, it's best to keep going. The prescription this time, could you find thick condensate of a hydro slime? I'm like, this one sounds normal enough. Really? I actually think the opposite is true. But at least it's easy to find. I've asked around and they say that you can get thick condensate just by defeating large slimes. I've heard Jack say you could lure large slimes out by constantly defeating smaller ones. I don't have the kind of combat skill, so I'm counting on you. I'm like, cool. So it sounds like we just need to fight a big old hydro slime to get him what he needs. One of the commissions completing as we're talking. Hi, is it over here? I don't remember the one. It's not that. Hello? Okay, let's see if it's got a continuation. There you go. I had to re-tag the mission. Sometimes it just drops out. It should be blinking now. I'm just blind. Management says it's right by the Windrise. I guess I'll just go to Windrise to cut down on time. Alright, crafters, we're going to get these commissions underway. 1 down, 3 to go. And then we're going to do 3 copies of the boss fight for Zhao. And then we're going to close out for day. And when we catch you next, there will be new banners in place. One for Zhao and one for Al-Haytham. Yeah, so we will not be playing any more Genshin today, just because there's going to be a long maintenance time. This is not just a banner change, but it's also going to provide a map update and they said some other fixes as well. So there's that. You're a Hydro Slime. If I beat you up, does that count? No, like I literally found a big one. Unless it means a shielded one. No, okay. We'll just keep whooping on slimes until it gives us the one it wants. Second commission done. One more from management, plus this one, and we'll be done with this. Yeah, literally this is the same size as the one we beat over there. But it wanted us to beat a specific Hydro Slime. Let's teleport back and give him his medicine, or his ingredient for the medicine for his sister, who apparently is very, very ill. Again, my apologies that this is not going to be a super long, it's not going to be a 2 or 3 hour. I did want to get in before the banner change, just to say hey to you guys, let you guys know I'm super pumped about the banner change, and that they're expecting up to like 5 or 6 hours of maintenance. So it's 60 primos per hour, and we won't be back until it's done. But we do have other content. We have other content for the channel, so no worries. We will be doing an episode tonight of Quarry. So if you guys have been missing that series, it's going to do an episode, another chapter coming in tonight. Anthony says, have you found it yet? I'm like, I sure have. This really does look quite rich. Can you really use this to make medicine? I'll try it myself once it's done. If anything happens to me, please take Anna and place her in the care of Sister Grace. Tell her that I've gone to work somewhere far and abroad. Please, that is my final request. I'm like, hey, you're giving yourself a scare. But this medicine does look scary. Whatever the case, take this first. And remember what I said. What a good brother. He's willing to take the medicine first to see what happens. And I believe, while I was talking to Anthony, yep, management tapped out that last inconvenient little request for today, so we could teleport straight from Mondstadt over to the boss fight in question, and we can rendezvous at the teleporter for the boss fight. Management did raise a question. She said, what about Fortnite? Truthfully, I just don't feel like playing Fortnite. They've unvaulted the hammer, which just, to me, the hammer is making... I never saw an announcement that they vaulted the hammer. I saw a tweet that said, we're looking into adjusting the hammer. Then I saw another tweet that said that they figured out what they were going to do, and they were going to vault the hammer, but then I never saw an announcement saying they vaulted the hammer. Yeah, and then I saw the announcement, a giant announcement that they unvaulted the hammer with fixes, and apparently it made the gameplay better. But people are still saying it's the same hammer, with the same powers. So they're not sure what was necessarily tweaked, except for you can't do the glitch with the car anymore. Apparently people were able to endlessly flip a car.
I saw someone do that like yesterday.
Okay, well, management says apparently you can still do that. So I don't know what they did to the hammer, because to me it sounds like they put the hammer away, they did quote-unquote something to the hammer, and it's back in full beauty. And the hammer is really the reason that management and I haven't been playing. I can make you guys the agreement that we could maybe try something. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to do 3 copies of this boss fight. Hopefully we have a good time like we did last night. I just didn't take any of these boss fights because I was like, oh, I don't need that. I completely forgot they're for Zhao,
That's why I was taking them.
the guy that literally is coming up in a few hours on Banner. So,
Apparently Noel's ready to go.
yep, no flips given. Noel's coming in hot. Hey, Mr. Pyro, how you doing? You look smoldering. Let's get this party started, sir, with my 55 flippin' damage. Yeah, that's what we want to see. A level 50 sword with a level 50 character coming in hot with those 25 damages, crafters. Ooh, how are we ever going to get better than that? Oh my gosh, everybody praise when she hits a crit of like 250 because that is the best we're going to see right now. Oh, almost three. Beautiful. But we are shredding him at this time. Absolutely shredding him. I think it's mainly Raiden and Ayato, not so much my little baby healer, but I'm going to take the credit for Noelle and say she definitely 100% did that. It was all her. Alright, let's go ahead, bust this flower open, throw a little resin on it, see what you got for me. 1 juvenile Jade because he was salty. Nice. Very nice, sir. You got the salt level of 1.5 million. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to head down to the Statue of the Seven. I actually don't need any healing buffs, but I think that's about far enough away for it to render another copy of the boss in just a moment. So yeah, that's where we're going today. We're not going to be able to play any more Genshin, but I'm squeezing in here just real fast, and I wanted to finish up some things that we had lacking. Again, Corey coming in with another chapter tonight. I've been putting it off because I've been having some anxiety, and horror games and anxiety don't really mix, but I'm feeling stable enough tonight to handle it. Hopefully it's nothing too scary.
Hey, did you ever do all 3 of those things that was there?
Mm-mm.
Why didn't you do the last one?
Alright, crafters, let's see. I'm just gonna look at what I got left. Yeah. Oh, Miss Yu has become available to us. So when management leaves, we can actually speak to Miss Yu in Leeway. Nice.
Oh, for your reputation.
So now I've got reputation in Mondstadt and Leeway. Very, very nice. We're just waiting for Mr. Man to be available. Let me consult my adventuring guide. Go down to enemies. He says he's still respawning for another minute. So he is still in the respawning stage. Do we not go far enough? He's usually done by now. Unless he's just being a salty boy. Just looking around, seeing if I could see like any treasures from here that I haven't grabbed. The only one is down there, and I think I have to do a puzzle for it. Unless that one in the trees is not a puzzle-related box. Well, I'm gonna go take a look at this box while we wait for Salty Boy to decide what he's doing. Well, I know that one down there, but there's one just down here by itself that looks like it might not be involved in all that. So maybe I can get a cheapo chest here. Oh, it's a Fatui. Lovely. Love you, Fatui agents. 100%. Have no problem with you. None at all. Bro, come back to real life and stop messing around. That's right, I got Hydro and a Claymore. What you gonna do about it? It's almost like having a Hydro Claymore. Sit down. It'd be nice if we had a Hydro Claymore, I think. Yeah. Yeah, apparently there's a Hydro Claymore coming in, but just... I said Hydro Claymore. They said there's a Hydro Claymore planned for, but it's not, like, coming anytime soon. Management's like, Junian, and I'm like, That is a pyro claymore, not a hydro claymore. I'm gonna pop the book open.
And apparently he's cryo.
Yep, it says he's back. Looks like management already went over there to take a look, so
Looks like cryo to me.
I am on my way. This will be boss fight number 2, and then we'll have to wait for his cooldown one last time. And we already know, after this last boss fight, we will relieve management of her duties, go to Leeway, meet with Miss Yu, and while we're there, we can talk to the Leeway Catherine for our check. It's going to be a beautiful closure to a beautiful day. I hope you guys are having an amazing one. Here it is cold, icy, and snowy, so I hope that you guys are having a warm and safe day. I took a tumble the other day and twisted my ankle, so please be careful in everything you're doing. Even everyday tasks can prove to be quite troublesome. So I wish you all the safest of times, and never bad luck. Well, you make my stamina bar look like a piece of candy. When you guys go running and you run for like literally half a second and you're like, well, I'm exhausted, thanks for asking. Then you fall out of the sky because I didn't see the red bar because I'm blind, and then you die and I'm like, well, it was their fault. They refused to assist me. And he's just taking a nap down here. He's like, this is my cavern. Alright, well, cryo I could still do. Alright, here we go. Prio Geo Bishop, take 2. Well, you're also getting crystallized the whole time. His Noelle is hitting him with her secret blade of darkness. There's more water coming in to keep that constant water. And my boy's down. My boy is down. So we're going to go ahead and go grab this flower. And I got 1 juvenile chain, because he is just being the spice nugget right now. He's like, you could have 1 and that's it. And I'm like, thank you, sir. Probably like 3. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the Statue of the Seven one last time. Allow him to respawn for us. I guess our closing would be, what in Genshin have you enjoyed thus far in your journey the most? What in Genshin have you enjoyed the least? And what do you think that they could change to make whatever you've enjoyed the least more palatable to you? I'll go ahead and go first. The thing I've enjoyed the most about Genshin is the variety, not just in things to do, but in people, places, interactions. What I've enjoyed the least would be niche quests that lock your co-op without telling you. And what I think they could do to improve on that would simply add a pop-up that lets the player know whether or not the quest is going to lock co-op. Like, pretty much exactly what management said. Are you sure you want this quest? And then if you take it, it's 100% on you at that point. I would add that another thing that I really enjoy about Genshin is the fact that it is pretty encompassing for all players. I feel like you can come in very young, middle-aged, old. Everybody can find something that they like in Genshin. And it's not a hard game to learn how to play. It's very easy, and it provides a lot of tutorials to teach you how to do things before you actually have to do them. Even its puzzles, creators have provided a lot of materials online to allow a very easy and accessible space for people to come in, sit down and play, and just enjoy their time. If I had to say something else that I think that they could improve, I would like a timer for the resin. I think that if you're going to limit us to 160 resin, and you're going to put a timer on on the 8, I think an in-game timer for 8 minutes would be very helpful for people to budget the resin a little bit better. Speaking of timers, the Geo Bishop is available. So we're going to head back for our third and final boss fight. But yeah, I think a timer for the resin would just... It would make things easier for people who don't want to math.
Yeah, because on the app it does say how much time total until you're like capped.
Yeah.
It doesn't say like individual.
To be clear, I'll do the math for those of you who don't want to. For you to achieve 5 resin, just 5, it's 40 minutes. So every 5 resin you're looking to add, you need to add 40 minutes to that time. Essentially, 10 resin would cost you 1 hour and 20 minutes. So that just puts it in perspective how much going from 0 to 160 actually takes you to do. Yeah, I believe it's like 16 or 17 hours to get from 0 all the way to 160. And especially with some people who are constantly like, they get 20, they use 20. They get 20, they use 20, you know? It's a long time. I do know people also condense their resin, so there's that as well. You can hold up to 5 resin. 5 condensed resin, which apparently is raised from the 3 that they used to give. But that still counts towards using your resin and starting the timer. Hi, buddy. Can you finish getting up? Because we're not... Okay, there's the damage. Because I don't see damage markers until my boy pops off with his salty peanuts. There you go. There you go. Hit him, Raiden. Hit him. Get him, Raiden. Oh. Well, you can't blame me when I see electric charge 24/7. Come on, Ayato. Clap him. Noel's clapping too. Let's go. Oh, big chunk, big chunk, big chunk. He did not like whatever just happened. He's at a quarter. We just need to keep pushing. A little bit more. Alright, and that is 3 copies of the Geo Bishop done and dusted. Or Geo Bishop, or whatever the heck his name is. Give me 2, and I will be happy. Let's pull 2 right now. Come on, crafters. Pull 2. 1 jade. Beautiful. That's a mockery. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to go ahead and head over to Leeway. And when I get there, management has until I teleport into Leeway to do whatever she wants to do in my world. Once I reach Leeway, she's gone. Well, I need my check in Leeway. I can't talk to Miss U, and I can't get my check if management's here, unfortunately. Thanks for playing, management. It's been fantastic. Well, it has been like an hour and a half, crafters, so I sincerely, on behalf of management and myself, want to thank you guys for the time, the energy, and the effort. It's been fantastic streaming for you. As always, I want to thank our sponsor, Management, who has done so much to support the channel, both financially and with her time, energy, and effort herself. If you guys ever want to play with me, my UID is at the bottom. Send me a friend's request, shoot me a message, and let me know what times work best for you, and you too can come hang out during the stream. Alright, with that said, it's time to wish management a bye-bye. And go ahead and get back to single player so that we can commit to what we've said we're going to do. It's about an hour left at this point, guys, so cross your fingers, dot your T's, all that good stuff. And let's get ready to bring in the newest banner with some love. If I can find the people I need. I believe Catherine. I believe I picked this direction. Catherine, please be this way. Again, I'm still learning Leeway's layout, so if I'm wrong, it's okay. We'll just go back down. I know one of these side streets contains Miss Catherine. Unfortunately, I just don't know which side street it is, so if I look like a bumbling buffoon, it's okay, crafters. I don't mind. I know I'm directionally challenged. Try to. We got it. Beautiful. Let's get to the commissions. Hello, Miss Catherine. Yes, add Astra Abyssos to you as well. We're going to go ahead and dispatch just Chung Yun because Amber is apparently still waiting. We're going to get Chung Yun back out there in the field to restart his timer. Alright, and then we'll ask for a check. Thank you. 20 primos and 7,000 $250 and a piece of a geofrag. Thank you so much. Alright, now I need to find Miss U, which I can do via a mission. So we're just going to click Ministry Missions, which is the mission that introduces her. So we're going to go introduce ourselves to Miss U and let her know that if she were to ever need anything from us, we may be convinced by Mora to provide that assistance she's looking for. Hello, are you interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? I'm like, Ministry of Civil Affairs? She's like, yes, the Libri Ministry of Civil Affairs. My name's Miss Yu, and I'm the resource manager with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Could she say Ministry of Civil Affairs anymore? She says, by resource management, we don't just mean the management of material goods, we also mean management of information and human resources. I trust that you too understand how important resource management is to a city that prizes commerce as much as Leeways does. Exchanging material for manpower and intelligence and using all three to solve issues, that's our ministry's specialty. To put it plainly, you help us, we pay you, haha. But there's still more details to it than just that, of course. Go ahead, have a look for yourself. You can see where work is available to you now. Alright, so she's got, at level 1, she's got world exploration and some quests. Looks like we've completed 4 quests for her, so let's go ahead and see if that could get us to 2. After completing 4 quests, we're at reputation level 1, 240 of the 400 we need to unlock, further things. Let's see if the world exploration can help us out. It did push us to 340, but we still need 60 reputation level to get level 2. Yeah, she did give us a reward for having reputation level 1, but we need 60 more reputation to get to level 2, which unlocks bounties and requests and all that good stuff. So we're still going to have to do a few more missions. She's like, how about it? If there's work you're interested in, you can get started right away. If you're able to successfully complete the work, not only will you gain reputation, but there will be rewards awaiting you as well. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you can take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you're just starting out, you most likely won't be able to take fairly routine tasks for now. But if you would like to try your hand at more important tasks and see better rewards, then you'll have to earn the trust of others. I'd suggest taking as much work as you can. Alright, Miss Yu, thank you for your introduction. And another quest, which was worth a condensed resin. So thank you so much, ma'am. That's actually very important. So I get one in my pocket. Does that also unlock the ability to craft resin, I wonder? Or does she just give me one for laughs and giggles right now? Here's the crafting bench. Let's see if we actually got the recipe or if she just gave us we got a recipe, but it wasn't for that. So no, she gave us one condensed resin to play with. Not yet going to give me the recipe of how to condense my own resin. Fair enough. That leaves us pretty much closed for now. That is going to be it for today. Again, we'll do one last primo check, see where we're sitting. We're closing today with 89 primos, so that's pretty beautiful. When I see you guys next, the next banner will be available, so thank you for your time, effort, and energy. If it's cool where you are, warm it up. If it's warm where you are, cool it down. Stay safe, crafters. Keep on crafting. Kitty Craft out.